Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Arvind Pangadia today said India's growth rate is expected to accelerate to 8% in the current financial year and the economy will surpass $3 trillion mark in less than 5 years. Indian economy, which is a little more than $2 trillion, recorded a growth rate of 7.3% in 2014-15. India is presently the third largest economy in Asia after China and Japan. India and Thailand today took major steps for countering terrorism and checking transnational economic crimes by signing an agreement on double taxation and operationalizing the treaty for extradition of terrorists and economic offenders. In the presence of External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and her Thai counterpart, the two countries exchanged the instruments of ratification of the treaty that provides the legal framework for seeking extradition of fugitive offenders. India and Thailand also signed an MOU on the establishment of an Ayurveda chair in one of the Thai universities. The MOU is between Ministry of Ayush and Rangsit University of Thailand, under which a chair will be set up at the Thai university to undertake academic and research activities in Ayurveda. The Greek government has confirmed that banks will be closed all week after a decision by the European Central Bank not to extend emergency funding. In a decree, it cited the extremely urgent need to protect the financial system due to the lack of liquidity. Meanwhile, Finance Ministry today said the economic crisis in Greece may trigger capital outflows from India and the government is consulting the RBI to deal with the situation. Finance Secretary Rajiv Mehrishi said the Greece situation has no direct impact on India, but there may be some indirect effect via Europe on capital inflows and outflows. NIA has arrested top leader of NSCN-K, said to have been involved in the conspiracy behind the June 4 killing of 18 army personnel in Manipur on the Indo-Myanmar border. The regional commander of NSCN-K, Kumlo Abiyanal, was nabbed from Chandel district of Manipur. In a setback to Delhi government, the Delhi High Court today refused to implead LG appointee ACB chief M.K. Meena as party to Delhi government's plea. The Kejriwal government has challenged the constitutional validity of the centre's May 21 notification on the jurisdiction of the ACB. It said that Meena will remain ACB head and will function in accordance with the law. The court also issued notice to centre and sought its response in 2 weeks. The much-awaited Chennai Metro Rail was launched today by Chief Minister Jayalalitha. The overhead stretch, which is part of the first phase of the network, will connect Alandur in southern Chennai with Coimbatore, the hub that connects to the northern parts. The 10-kilometer stretch would be covered in 18 minutes. Once completed, the 14,600 crore rupee project would span 45 kilometers and connect 32 stations. Union Home Ministry today sought a report from Tihar prison authorities on the escape of under-trials from their custody. In a major security breach, 2 under-trials scaled the wall of the ward that they were lodged in and then dug a tunnel through the boundary wall to escape from the prison. Madhya Pradesh government today ruled out an inquiry into the death of accused and witnesses linked to the Professional Examination Board scam, with Home Minister Babulal Gaur describing them as natural deaths. Since the multi-layered scam in the Madhya Pradesh Professional Examination Board came to light in 2013, at least 25 accused and witnesses have died in mysterious circumstances. Southwest monsoon is vigorous over Gangetic West Bengal and active over northeast and Kerala. Under its influence, thunderstorms occurred at isolated places over Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Karnataka, Kerala and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The benchmark BSE Sensex tumbled over 535 points and the NSE Nifty slid below the 8,300 mark in opening trade today on across-the-board selling by participants. A weak trend at other Asian markets was the main trigger for the plunge as investor sentiment was dampened by fears of a possible Greece default. Stock markets in Europe and Australia have also seen big falls after Greece closed its banks and imposed capital controls. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Virat Kohli and Ravichandran Ashwin have been arrested from India's short limited over store of Zimbabwe in July. Ajinkya Rahane will lead the team in their absence. The BCCI has recalled Harbhajan Singh and Robin Uthappa. India will play 3 one-day internationals and 2 T20 internationals starting from July 10. The order on framing of charges in the IPL 6 spot-fixing case was today deferred to July 25 by a Delhi court. The court had on May 23 reserved for today the order on framing of the charges in the case and had asked the counsel appearing for the accused to file their written arguments, if any, by June 6. Ending all speculations, India's 2008 Olympic bronze medalist boxer Vijendra Singh took a big step going forward on Monday as he turned a professional. he will join the stable of British promoter Francis Warren, with whom he has already signed a 6-year deal.